evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for our all-string night. In front of you, you have students in the Pembroke system, grades 5 through 12, that play a string instrument. And we're thrilled that you could join us this evening. With a smaller number of students, we like to put them all together and encourage them to stay in our string program under the direction of Mr. Tarbucks. We're very fortunate in this district that we have one string teacher that does all the grades 5 through 12, so it really adds some continuity to our program. My name is Gwen Chapman. If you don't know me, I'm the Director of Fine and Performing Arts, also a violist. And again, we're thrilled that you could join us this evening. Some thank yous. I'd like to thank our administrators that are present this evening, supporting our string program as they do every day in their buildings. I'd like to thank Matt from the local scene, formerly PAC TV. Matt's been with us all week, taping our concerts, and all the concerts are taped and are viewable on the educational channel, on the local scene channel. I'd like to thank our high school leadership for helping out with the younger students this evening. And thanks to, I think, John McGee's running sound for us this evening. So thank you, John, student in the high school in the Audio Engineering Club. So again, thank you so much for joining us. You're in for quite a treat, and I'm pleased to hand things over to Mr. Tarbucks.
Welcome back. So here we are with our all-string night, and the last for you fifth grade parents of fifth grade students. Hopefully you're going to see some advancement here. We're getting into some more advanced techniques, string crossings, playing on songs on more than one string, etc. So everyone's been working really hard. I'm very proud of everyone here for what they've, the work they put into it, and it's just so much fun working with them every day. So our first song, we'll play a few short songs from the book songs. The first one's called Olympic High Jump, and we hope you enjoy it. Of course, these first few songs, as you see in your program, do feature the fifth grade orchestra, and we're just having everyone else who wants to play along because the songs are so much fun. So, and again, that song featured the string crossing, because the bow technique, when you have to move your arm position to get the bow on the right plane and all, and then back and forth. So that's getting to be a little bit more of an advanced technique. The next song, last concert, all the songs we played that used fingers were all on one string. Now we're incorporating more scale work, and we're playing all the fifth grade students. The songs we're doing are playing on two strings for the most part. So the next medley is called Down the D Scale and Up the D Scale. Our next song, song for Christine. Christine, again, playing on two strings and incorporating skips. Like when we go down a scale, we're only moving one finger at a time. This next song will be moving two fingers, so it incorporates some skips. So here is Song for Christine. Originally, that was going to be the end of the book songs for the 5th grade. However, my Bryantville students saw the next song, and they said, oh, we have to play this song, this next one. It's called Natalie's Rose, and we're dedicating it to Natalie Ciciotti, our very own Natalie's Rose. That's the future of our program right there, our 5th grade orchestra. Next, we're going to feature our 6th grade orchestra, and of course playing along with middle school and high school as well. We're going to play a couple of book songs, and then we're going to play a more complex and longer piece. So, the first one that we will be playing is an old favorite, Ba Ba Black Sheep, and this is getting us on again onto more strings. So now our 6th grade students are playing 3 strings most of the time, sometimes 4. So and we're getting to the outer extremities, which take more control of the bow and more muscle action to make it happen. So here's Ba Ba Black Sheep. This next song we'd like to send out to any and all grandparents that are either here in person or will be watching this on YouTube. So this next one's called Grandparents' Day, really lovely tone. Now, most of the songs that we hear and play are in 4 beats to the measure, called 4/4 time. It's so common that they actually sometimes will put the letter C at the beginning of a piece of music to tell you it's common time, 4 beats to a measure. So our next song is going to be 3 beats to a measure. So there's another skill we're working on, different meters and all. So this is Sailor's Song in 3 beats to the measure. For the last piece that will feature the 6th grade, we're playing something called Shoe Symphony. And you'll have to, this is a much longer and more complex piece. Also uses things like these roadmap elements where when you get to the end, you have to go back to the beginning, you have to jump to another part, so it's called DCL coda. So you have to really learn to look ahead. So it's a lot of higher level skills involved in this piece. Plus, there's some fancy footwork. So we hope you enjoy Shoe Symphony. We're just going to take a moment, and the 5th and 6th graders are going to carefully exit the stage and sit there while we have the middle school and high school perform. And while we take a moment to shuffle places here, I would like to really thank PAPA, the Pembroke Association for the Performing Arts. Does so much to help us all year long, and they primarily help at the high school, but some of the things that they've done for us have trickled down into the middle and elementary schools. And for you elementary parents and middle school parents, you might want to talk to some PAPA folks to see how you can get involved. They're a great, great group. They have a lot of fun. They work really hard for us, and they just do amazing things. So that's PAPA. You'll notice quite a leap in the literature and the skill level going from 6th grade into middle school. And the next 2 pieces, we're combining again with the high school and the middle school. And I mean, we've spent a fair amount, even the high school has spent a fair amount of time working on these pieces, working out the complexities. So, and this is a great, it's just awesome that we get to play together. Of course, today was their first rehearsal together, the high school and the middle school. So our first piece is Allegretto from the Creatures of Prometheus.
Our final selection for the combined middle school, high school orchestra is another Elliot Del Borgo piece. We played a few in the winter or fall. This is called Arlington Sketches. Great piece. Introduces using mutes in the violins and violas. You didn't maybe not have known this, but there's, you see brass players using mutes, but there's actually violin mutes and string mutes that change the tone, so they have to get those on and get them off. Meter changes, a lot of more advanced stuff. So these my middle school orchestra people are really stepping it up. They're really doing a great job. So proud of them. So here is Arlington Sketches. We're going to have a really special treat. We belong, Pembroke, the community belongs to SEMSBA, which is the Southeastern Massachusetts Bandmasters Association. And they run festival orchestras for member schools. There's 30 schools, or 32 schools, something like that, in SEMSBA. And the students, if they're interested in participating, they get the audition music either before the summer or in the fall, and they work diligently, some of them working with a private teacher, which is great. And then they go and audition, and if they score high enough, they are accepted. And they get to have a great experience playing with, you know, top players that are very serious about things. And I actually was honored to direct Junior SEMSBA last year, and it was definitely one of the highlights of my career. It was like about an 85-piece orchestra with all really hard-working young men and women. And so we have 2 students from the Pembroke Community Middle School, 7th grader Declan Long and 8th grader Luke Finch, that were accepted to SEMSBA, Junior SEMSBA. And as they worked so hard mastering their audition piece, I thought it would be a great idea if they performed it for you. And you all can see we can get with, you know, good practice and, you know, when you get a little older, private lessons. And so we're going to have Luke and Declan play Constantino in G, I think it's called, by Huber. And we're just going to set up a couple of music stands and we're going to get right to that. So, gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about. One more time. And before we have the high school portion of the program, which will be one piece, I'd like to acknowledge a couple of students that have, this is all music in the schools month is March, so we've had all choral night on Monday, all band night on Tuesday, and the best one of all string night tonight. But I have a few students that have been active participants in all three. One, Ms. Jillian Pongonis, C.J. Agnew, and Mr. Danny Noguera. Okay, so for our high school piece, we are going to play a theme from Amadeus, which is from Symphony Number 25 of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And then after that, we will have our fantastic, flashy, fabulous finale. Okay, it's time to come back. Carefully, carefully, carefully. It really is a joy to work with all of the grade 5 through 12 strings. I've got one student, Luke, 5th grade, started you 5th grade, I believe. I mean, yeah, right? Were you 5th grade when, right. So, and so others were 6th. Well, some 5th graders, obviously. But anyway, so it's a real joy to get to watch them progress musically, grow as people, and just become great people. Musicians are the best people, I think. And it's also wonderful to be able to have all our students see where they're coming from and where they're going to. So it's just these all concerts, I think, are just great. So our finale tonight is a piece called Perilous. And it's, I believe it's quite a bit of a challenge for our 5th and 6th grade players, just because of the rhythm and counting and stuff involved. So, and they've worked really hard and done a great job with it. So I'm going to, once again, thank you for coming out tonight and for all the support you give to your students and to us. It's a real pleasure making music here in Pembroke, and I hope you enjoy Perilous. Well, once again, I thank you so much. It's really a joy to get to work with all of these wonderful young people. All students will be putting their instruments into their cases in the orchestra room. We were dropped off, and then we'll send them down the hallway to you. Again, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for everything you do to support all of our music programs and our string program in particular. So thank you, and have a great night. Thank you so much.